All right, guys. Today we've got the Monster Bass monthly box we're going to be taking a look at. This is the one that we're going to be using on Saturday for our mystery box challenge I've been telling you guys about if you've been watching the other videos. I am inside at the table today, not out in the garage because it has been storming like crazy. So a little change of scenery. We're back inside. But we're going to get into it and we're going to take a look at the Monster Bass monthly box. And they got some cool stuff that Monster Bass is doing now. So I want to give y'all a good look at what all is in the box. You see here it says created to help you catch your PB guaranteed. And the first thing we've got in here is a popping frog. It says product testing. You can see that there. And that's something that Monster Bass has been doing a lot here lately with their boxes. They've been sending out stuff so you can actually take and test new products, which is really kind of neat. I don't think any other subscription box is doing that right now. So I'm going to we're going to take a look at this frog here. And again, when we spin the wheel on Saturday, whoever gets the Monster Bass box, they're going to get all these things to go fish with right there in E-Confina. So that's a real soft-bellied frog with a white belly with some green specks on there. The body on this frog, if you could see, I know it's a little bit hard to tell from the camera, but I mean, I am putting very little pressure on that, and that body is collapsing, exposing those two very sharp hooks. It's got some really long trailers on the leg area. I feel like that's going to give some good action in the water. And it says, welcome to the world's largest product testing program. Your hands-on access to baits and lures still in development. So this is not even on the market yet. So that's something that is definitely pretty cool with Monster Bass. They're going to send you stuff that you can't go to the store and go and get necessarily. Next thing we've got are these Tackle HD, the high def crawl. Take a look at that there. I mean, those look like real little crawfish there. Oh, yeah, and they got a scent on them too. You can see that. You can see there's a lot of action in the plastic on these. Trying to see here if it says what they're coated with. It was a 3D scan of a real crawfish. High def crawl is perfect size for most jig heads with a 2 to a 3/0 hook. So it doesn't say what they've got on them, but they're in a green pumpkin color. Real cool little crawfish. Whoever ends up with this box, I think right there on the creek is going to have some luck with those crawfish. We also have the kickback shad and the grande bass. I know a lot of companies are making these in the Guggen bag that we got. It had some paddle tails in there, much like this. Like I say, a lot of companies are running these. This is also going to be a really good color for out there in that real clear water at the creek. And we have something in this box that I kind of want to open this up, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to leave this for whoever wins this box to open. But it's these little dice-like lures, and I know everybody's been seeing these things. They're little square plastics with trailers or little legs, whatever you want to call them, all over them. I'm really going to be interested to see how well these things work. It just says tournament ready tackle. Doesn't say what they call these. Says it's a local small business owned and operated by three brothers, Will, Jack, and Henry, and John Scott. So pretty cool. Let's see, we also have the Razor Custom Tackle Pro Swim Jig. You can see that there. This is in a 1/2 ounce. Realistic eyes, you can, it's not going to pick up on the camera, but Saturday when we take these things out, I'm going to try to get some close-ups of these baits once we get them out. It doesn't tell me what the color is on this, but you can see it's kind of got that same coloration, the green pumpkin type with a little bit of a flake in there. And then we also have a little spinner type bait here. It's a veteran-owned company, First Contact Tungsten. Pretty nice. And of course, Monster Bass always remembers to send out the stickers. And like with every box, they send out your pamphlet that comes with it. It tells you about what's in the box. It tells you the this month's product testing. Also tells about the lives, which I just got through watching Rick's live from tonight. So if you haven't went on there and checked those out, definitely tune in on there and check out the lives that he does. He tells a lot about Monster Bass and what they have going on. It's got the trophy room. That's people send in their fish that they catch. Oh, and red, white, and blue s'mores cones. They always have these in there too, and it's recipes and stuff for different stuff to cook, and they always have some pretty good stuff in there. And here it tells you about shallow crankbaits, stuff like that. Tons of information in the packet that comes with it. You get your cool stickers. And something that I want to mention with all this tackle right here, if you looked at the other boxes that I've been opening, those have all been in the upper 40s and $50 range. This is their, let's see here, trying to find where it's at. This is Monster Bass Silver box. This isn't the Platinum box. This isn't their $50 box. This is a $25 box, and you get all this tackle in there for that price. So, you know, when I ordered this, I wasn't quite thinking about the little competition that we're doing this weekend, and I ordered the silver box because I have not got one of those in a while. And then I was kind of kicking myself because I was like, dang, I needed to get all these boxes to be pretty close to each other to make it fair. And Monster Bass comes through, even on their lower end box, they got better stuff than some of these companies do, and you're spending twice the money on it. So definitely take a look at Monster Bass, and be looking out for the video coming up. It's going to have some really cool stuff along in that video. We're going to be able to show you our local spring-fed creek, little river system where we're going to be fishing these with the guys. It's going to be a fun time. And something that I wanted to mention is on my videos from now on, what I'm going to be doing is when we're making the jig heads already. We're making the river sinkers. I just showed the molds for those. We've got the molds for doing our spinner baits, our buzz baits, and our chatter baits. Every week when I put a video out, and I'll put one out every Sunday, and I'm trying to do them every Thursday and every Sunday, but at least every Sunday, if you go and you hit the like button and you leave a comment, every week I'm going to pick someone from the comment section, and I'm going to send out a free Southern Tide Chasers lure, depending on, it could be some of my hand-painted topwater jerk bait, a crankbait. It could be the hand-painted whopper ploppers, or it could be some of our lead jigs that we make, whether it's spinner bait, crankbait, or buzz bait, or something like that. So go leave a comment, hit the like button, and I'm going to pick once a week on every video in the comment section, and you'll get a free bait from Southern Tide Chasers.
We cast our lines where the waters gleam, chasing tides, living out our dream. Sunrise calls and the waves collide. Southern winds keep us in their stride. Southern Tide Chasers, we're reeling it in. Hooked